Thank you for visiting globaltracks.com. If you're like me, you've known people over the years who've lost things like their cell phone, their iPad, their PCs, and probably each of us have known some person who's lost a set of keys over the last couple of years. Now, something I read a few weeks ago said that there are approximately 20 million keys that are lost each year. Now, what globaltracks.com has been able to do is create a small, sort of imperceptible tracking device that you can place on any of your personal items that is able to identify your devices specifically as yours, belonging specifically to you. Here, for example, are my keys. On one side, you will see that there is the GlobalTracks website and phone number. On the other side, you will see that there is my information that gets my keys back to me in the event that they're lost. Here's another display of it. These are on my AirPods. Now what you'll see is this third line is a number. That number belongs specifically to me. So when and if I were to lose my AirPods, what will happen is they will identify this number specifically as belonging to me. What you will not see on this, you will not see, for example, my cell phone number, my address, my email address, and those kind of personal things. This is sort of like having having a license plate number on your device, so that when it becomes lost, they can quickly look into their system and see that this specific item belongs to me. And again, your phone number, your email address are not on display again like a license plate. When they search their database and look into their system, they'll see that this belongs specifically to me, and your personal information is kept out of the scene. This is a very quick and easy method that you can attach to sort of any of your devices, whether it's on on your cell phone, on your iPod, any device you would like to have tracked, anything, keys. You can attach this tracking system onto any of those devices, and if you were to become disconnected from them or they were to become lost, they would this would be a simple way of returning them to you. Now, I'll give you an example. If you were to live in New York and you were in California last week over the past weekend, and you were to leave your phone or your AirPod, for example, in a restaurant, that's probably a very assured way of not having your information or your item returned back to you. This way, though, allows some person to delve into the system just a little bit and see who does this belong to, and know specifically that it belongs to this person. Example again is a cell phone, and at the base of the cell phone, you'll see that the tracking system, again, very small, imperceptible tracking method at the base of the cell phone. And for the most part, you would not see this unless it were to become lost and some person is seeing exactly who does this phone belong to. Then they would see this tracking number and identify this number specifically as yours. Key also is if your item become dead or lose complete charge, it's difficult for your item then to become located with sort of any of the current methods on the market. This way, though, if it's dead or it's alive, this number can be identified specifically as yours, and your items are returned back to you. Now, what GlobalTracks is currently doing is they're saying that if you were to add any of the images on their website onto your social media account, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, if you were to add any of their images on your site and someone from your site were to decide to use them, buy into their tracking system, then one half of the profits would then go back to you. All they would have to do is tell globaltracks.com specifically who referred them to GlobalTracks, and that information sent back to you and saying half of the profit belongs to you. Again, all they would need is your name and your email address as the referral person, and one half of those profits would then get sent to you. And again, it's a little bit of extra money for individuals in these very tumultuous times, if you would. So if you like them, you can give them a call, and as displayed previously, or you can send them an email at admin@globaltrocks.com. Thank you for listening.